Now we go to Junior X30 this time around. It's going to be Heat 1, A versus B. Here's your starting grid. Antoine Duval starts on pole position. Adam Vida will join him on the front row of the grid. Stig the Rademacher and Aurélien Lemaire, row number 2. Row 3, Timo Koopmans and Finn Rossen. Sam Gluck and Flavio Caja will be on row number 4. Merle Taylor and Cespedes will be on row 5, thereby completing your top 10. Louis Desiré and Antoine Boots. Row 6, Tom Anderlisten and Germany's Denis Kozlowski will be on row 7. Brian Bernardens and Danny Burrows, row 8. Anton Badadou and Leopold Fermin will be on row 9. Lennon Henriquez and Yves Rie ran at the top 20, followed by Lorenzo Nattorigo, Manuel Charbonnier, Bruce Rambour, Finn Albers, Cyril Grosjean, Nathan Best, Bink van Scheindel and Levi Papp. So there's your 28 strong grid here for their first of 6 heats. So only 4, a total of 4 groups, so A, B, C and D. Et en ce moment, on est prêt pour faire le départ de cette course ici en Ostricourt pour la première épreuve pour les pilotes X30 juniors. Et les pilotes s'accélèrent. Et on est parti. It's go, go, go. Let's go racing here in X30 Junior for race 1 of the weekend. As Adam Vida gets hung out a little bit to dry into the opening exchange, but Antoine Duval leads the way. Oh, someone went off big time, exit stage left. Well, that driver was very, very lucky. That was the 163 of Manuel Charbonnier, who went completely off the circuit, exit stage left. I think might have to check the underside of that race suit afterwards, just to be on the safe side. But Duval leads the way early doors in this opening few moments of exchanging customary glances and also showing the noses up the inside of opposition. So this is going to be very, very crucial. And a dive there. That was from possibly Timo Koopmans for second position. Now they come out of the final corner. Looks like Stig the Rademacher is in P2 at the moment, 116, and is only 0.245 behind Antoine Duval, the son of WRC rally winner Francois. As there is going to be a change here. Timo Koopmans gets hung out to dry, not just by one, possibly another driver. Well, Adam Vida is back up into P3 on the Henzer Racing chassis. Lorenzo Nattorigo looks like wasn't able to take the start. Hasn't broken the timing beam at all. Levi Papp has moved up 1 place. We can see if Denis Kozlowski from Germany started 14th, has changed for the lead. Stig de Rademacher through at the far part of the circuit on Antoine Duval, and here goes up the inside Adam Vida. They nearly clashed sidewalls, and Duval has the temerity and the temperament to hold his line and keep it pinned. Black and white warning flag for the number 7 of Bink van Scheindel. Antoine Duval now back in front through turn 1. Sam Gluck, Timo Koopmans, Flavio Caja, and round the outside. That's Louis Desiré. Oh my goodness, I knew what he did last year. He's just gone and started it again. He was throwing it left, right and centre. That young French driver from when we were here last weekend. I know I'm completely on my own in the booth this weekend for this season. But when I had Guillaume Alvarez, who will be returning alongside me for the 2 races at Karting Genk. Bazire is blindsiding his way through the field. Now, this is where things could get rather exciting because you've got Duval leading the way, starting to pull a slight advantage. And that is going to be Sam Galuk, I believe, now up into P2. Stig de Rademaker, P3. Adam Vida, Timo Koopmans, Louis Bazire now up from 11th and is 6th and will go for a move. You can guarantee it into turn 3 if he's given the opportunity. Checks over his right shoulder, dives to the inside at the latest possible moment. Through on Timo Koopmans, and Koopmans manages to retake the lead, retake that position through at turn number 5. Inspired stuff there. 6 minutes and 34 seconds still to go. Right, Tom Anderleesten, Finn Albers and Denis Kozlowski all too wide into the chicane for 7th. That would have been possibly Koopmans versus Lemaire, I believe. But yeah, this is now where things get rather dicey in some respects. But there is still all to play for in this particular race. We're only 40% of the way through the time already allocated, plus an additional lap. Antoine Duval still leads. Sam Galuk, Adam Vader. Then we've got Stig de Rademaker, Louis Bazire, Aurélien Lemaire, Timo Koopmans, Finn Rossen, and Cesc Pedersen. Antoine Boots rounds out your top 10. And look, some of them are pushing on the brake pedal so hard. Oh, there's a clash going through turn number 3. And that was the number 50, Anton Bathidou. Bathidou, I think that might have been on possibly Merla Taylor or Flavio Caira. I mean, they were very, very close, the 3 of them. So it just goes to show how quickly things can change in a fraction of a second. So I was just trying to catch the number of the driver that Anton Bathidou. Yeah, looks like it was Merla Taylor, as now Adam Vida dives to the inside at turn 3. Changement de place pour deuxième. Adam Vida a passé Sam Galuk, pilote numéro 146. Et voilà. Il est repassé par Stig de Rademaker et aussi derrière lui. Et l'attaque et le passement de Louis Bazire. Le pilote de Vitry-Lane en ce moment en 4e place. So some good moves there from Stig de Rademaker and Louis Bazire to get through on Sam Galuk. But look who's behind them. Aurélien Lemaire in the 164. Oh, that's going to make it 2 Victory Lane karts in the top 6 at the minute. So good work there by the 2 drivers. But Antoine Duval is keeping a close, vice-like grip on this race at this moment in time. 3 3/4 minutes still to go, plus an additional lap. Duval leads. Vida, de Rademaker, Bazire, Galuk, Lemaire, Koopmans, Pedersen, Boers, Boots, Rossen, Caira, all the way down in 12th. Ahead of Henriquez, Rie, Best, Vermen, Taylor, Von Schendel now up 9 places to 18th. Charbonnier now 18th, and now Charbonnier 19th. As I think that was a move that was all down. This is a little bit further back, and that has got Bink van Schendel stuck in the middle of it, I believe. Or was it the 132? Yves Rie. Yeah, so Yves Rie, and look at the shots just giving a real understanding. 171 gets Brian Bernardins gets a 5-second penalty. That's probably more than likely going to be a 5-second time penalty for causing a collision. There's the 153, Nathan Best, and that was the 132, Yves Rie up the inside at turn 4 into turn 5, got the move done. So we're down from 28 to 24 runners and riders. Anton Bathidou, 24th, 23rd. Levi Pape, Cyril Grosjean, 22nd. Bruce Lambert, 21st. And Brian Benaren's has got that 5-second time penalty. Dive going through into turn number 11. A little bit further back from the top 10. Antoine Duval still controlling the pace. 5-second penalty now going to X30 for causing a, I would imagine, for causing a collision. As there goes Stig de Rademaker, dive deep up the inside through at turn 3. Adam Vida trying to go round towards the outside at turn 4. De Rademaker had the inside line and made it stick. Quite straightforward there for the Fusion Motorsport Benelux Progress Racing driver in the 116. Won the final at the last round of the season last October in Ostricourt when we had that significant downpour. So a minute and a half to go, just under a minute and a half to go, plus an additional lap here to conclude the first of what will be 6 Junior X30 heats here at Ostricourt. Black and white warning flag going to, I think that might have been 160, Finn Rossen. He's all the way down in 13th position. Still, the drivers have to be very much on their best behaviour. They know that at all times. As now, Antoine Duval coming under fire from Louis Bazire from Victory Lane and diving up the inside. The 83 gets through. But Duval not wanting to let Bazire get away with that one. So Bazire, en ce moment, a passé Antoine Duval et dans la tête de la course de cette course, cette manche de X30 Junior. And after 9 laps, well, we go on to lap 10, lap 11 now. The lead is 0.228 of a second between Louis Bazire, who started, let's not forget, 11th. Had a difficult qualifying session earlier on today and has made use of his knowledge. This is a home track for the Victory Lane driver. It saw him bring himself into the X30 Junior title fight at the first part of the season last year. Could be the case. This might do the same. Adam Vida now through on Stig de Rademaker for P3. Timer has expired. We have one more lap to go. Vida now goes defensive into turn 10. A little bit further back, well, Sam Galuk, Demo Koopmans, well, the gap between them is about 1.4 seconds. Number 74, Antoine Boots, gets a black and white warning flag. That's normally for driver conduct, as in driving standards. Vida and de Rademaker side by side through at turn 5. Aurélien Lemaire could make it, possibly 2 Victory Lane karts into the top 5 if Vida and de Rademaker are not careful on this final lap. Oh, in a moment there, a mistake from de Rademaker, and that allowed Lemaire to get through, and I also think that Sam Galuk did as well. Mais après 12 tours, vainqueur de cette manche X30 Junior, félicitations Louis Bazire. 11e place à la départ et vainqueur à la finie. So well done to Louis Bazire, 11th to 1st, and takes the win ahead of Antoine Duval, who started from pole position, ends up a half a second behind at the checkered flag. Adam Vida, P3, Aurélien Lemaire, P4, Sam Galuk, Stig de Rademaker after that slight mistake, bunny hopping the curbs a little bit too aggressively, maybe carrying a bit too much speed through the back axle, put in 6th ahead of Demo Koopmans, Danny Burrows, Cesc Perez, Antoine Boots, Lennon Henriquez from 19th to 11th head of Flavio Caja, Merle Taylor, Finn Rossen, Nathan Best, Yves Rie, Leopold Furman, Bing van Scheindel, Manoa Charbonnier, Bruce Rambert, Cyril Grosjean, Levi Papp, Anton Bathidou and Brian Benaren's rounding out the 24 finishers. Lap 3, we lost Tom Anderliston and Finn Albers, along with Dennis Kozlowski. And Lorenzo Notarigo not even able to take the start.